Right, I'm going to show you now how I make sure that the engine compartment in my boat throughout the winter never drops below zero. The important thing is to stop any frost damaging anything in the engine compartment, the engine block or the water heater systems, anything like that. So let's look at the bits. What are the component parts? First of all, we've got two of these. These are greenhouse heaters, 80 watt, tubular jobs, electric. Get these from garden centres, B&Q or off eBay. These are about 13 quid. Got two of those. Mains electricity. But the clever bit is this, it's only cheap, it's about 12 quid. It's from B&Q. It's a temperature controlled adapter THT BQ. And what it does, you set it to 4 degrees, and when the temperature drops to 4 degrees and carries on dropping, it switches on these two babies. So it really couldn't be simpler. And what you do then is you connect it up to your existing shore power system on your boat. So when you've done that, well, Bob's your mother's relative. So what I've got to do is put the battery in. The battery's in there. I'm going to shut the door, turn over. That's the ambient temperature and it's off, which is halfway there. Now we need to set the temperature. So I'm just going to set there. It's 20. So we have to, unfortunately, we have to cycle it all the way through to the temperature we want, which is going to be after the 40s. I think it goes to 44. 46, 7, oh. Right, okay, so what we want is 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's it, then we set. And now it's working because this is the ambient temperature, 16 degrees on the back deck. It's primed and ready, it's working, it's auto, it's on auto. And the output switch by this device is off. Now when that drops to 4, that will change to on. So that's ready, armed to go. We just have to plug that into the circuit. Quite straightforward really. Okay, we're down at the mains panel. All we've got to do now is flick the switch and we're able to send the power down to our installation. Okay, time to look at the installation. There's the left hand heater tube. Down there is the right hand heater tube, and here is the thermal switch. And the great thing about the thermal switch is it just plugs into the normal shore power connection, which is part of the boat. Now this whole compartment is practically airtight because the lid of this compartment is sealed with a rubber gasket all the way around. So actually it gets quite cozy in there with just these two small heaters. The second thing is that I've chosen to make it so I can just pull it out in 5 minutes, go cruising and put it back again if I get a good winter's cruising day. You may wish to make it a bit more permanent, but this way suits us. And of course it's massively over-engineered because this is all 13 amp domestic wiring, and yet it's drawing a tiny amount of current even when it's heating. So there you go, that's your system.